Shalom, people of God. It's good to come your way today too. I believe you are doing well. Shortly, I want to share with you, continuing what we began on how to be dear to your pastors. And today I want to share a little bit of my heart to you because this topic is practical. I have been in ministry for a short while and I have seen some few things, I have observed some few things, and I believe that when we all come to an understanding of certain things, it makes you have an impartation of the gospel and also an impartation of the soul of a man. A lot of people have been blessed by the gospel, but a lot of people have not received the impartation of the souls of the men that God have sent to them. And all is because they have refused to do the needful. They have refused to do what is of necessity. Now, you see, let me let you know this, that it is not only about believing with them, but the second stage is when you know how to co-labor with them in love. The Bible said, remembering them without ceasing, your work of faith and labor of love. That is 1 Thessalonians 1:3. So you see, we do not only remember you because of your faith, but we go to another level, and that level is that we remember you because of your labor of love. We are talking about labor. We are talking about your toil. We are talking about the kind of heart you have towards the commission, towards your pastors. I am talking about the flow of love from your heart towards your pastors. You know what the Bible said? Love is kind. You know what the Bible said? Love is faithful. The Bible said, love is not proud. Your love towards your pastors. You see, you may not know this, or you may know this, but you may have taken this for granted. Do you know that coming to church is good for you, and then it is your advantage as a member of a church or as a part of a family? Do you know? Do you know that not just coming to church, but coming to church often and on time is to your advantage? You may not have taken it into consideration, but today I want you to imbibe this into your spirit, because I'm talking to you about your labor of love. When an individual of an assembly often comes to church early, comes to church every time there is church, it is a joy to his pastor. It is a comfort to his pastor. And you know what? It is a moment of refreshing to your pastor. A lot of pastors are not happy in themselves, not because they do not have a congregation, but because they have a congregation, yet the congregation are not always on time for a family gathering. They are not always on time for church service. They have a congregation, but the congregation do not know how to do the needful. See, imagine Pastor Danny, Pastor Simon, they travel all the way from where they are just to come and be with you, Glory family. And then they come, and then when they get to the meeting, everybody is not there. Put yourself in their shoes. You will realize that the kind of excitement they came with begins to go down. Let me tell you for a fact, a lot of times, if we do not lean on God for the purpose we have come to fulfill, we will always be down when we see members. But you see, it is great joy for them when they come and then the place is in order, the place is set, the place is already, everybody is present for them. It opens them up to release unto you the gospel and to release unto you their soul. Have you ever given a thought? Have you ever given a thought of your pastors before? It is a form of your labor of love. Have you ever given a thought about your pastors? Have you ever thought about them? That they have been a blessing to you. When have you given a thought? Can I be a blessing also to them? The reason why Peter will always go to the house of Dorcas is because he knew that for every moment Dorcas had something for him. The scripture said Dorcas, she died. But when the man of God Peter heard Dorcas was dead, he stopped everything and then rushed to the house of Dorcas. Scripture said when he went, Dorcas was already sewing a garment for the man of God, Peter. Peter did not know that Dorcas was sewing for him. But you see, the woman called Dorcas, the lady called Dorcas, has given a thought. She had given a thought about the man of God and then was ready to labor in love for Peter. Scripture said Peter entered the house and rose Dorcas up. It was quick because Peter knew the kind of love Dorcas had for the assembly and then for him. Friends, Philemon was a man that had great love for the church and for Paul. You know what he did? Paul said, "For we had great joy and consolation in your love." Philemon 1:7. Can we find joy? Can we find comfort in your love? Can your pastors find love or find comfort, joy in your love? How do your pastors feel when they see you? Your labor of love. You have less access to your pastor, to your man of God, because of the way you relate with him. Friends, begin to do the needful. If you want to be dear to your pastor, do the needful. Paul said, "We have been a blessing to you spiritually. You also be a blessing to us physically, materially. It is one of the ways to show your labor of love. When have you ever thought, let me just cook for Pastor Danny, Pastor Simon, they are coming to UCC. Let me just make a meal for them. Today I want to specially prepare food for them. They are coming from their various places. What can I do to be a blessing to them? When have you thought like this? They are always blessing your life. You always want them to prophesy to you, to pray for you. But when have you sat down and said, today, I'm dedicating my prayer time for Pastor Danny, for Pastor Simon? That is your labor of love. Today, by all means possible, I must be at meeting early. I must be at meeting always. And you know, when they are not even present and they hear that every day you are at meeting, you know what? They get excited about you. They know their labor is not in vain. And you know what they do? They begin to pray more for you. I want you today to take up a phone and then put your pastors on your status. Write something nice about them. Let them see how you love them. Sometimes you just have to put them on your status. Let them see it. Sometimes send a text to them. Check up on them. Send them an encouraging message. You know what? You'll be stirring up their souls to bless you. I'm going to come your way another time next week. We are going to love. I'm loving this series, and I know you are loving it also. I will come your way again, and I'm going to share with you things that will make you a blessed person. God bless you. Shalom.